Today we're looking at FIFA 22 Future Stars, but not just to see how good these cards are. The real question is, did the promo actually predict the future? Because back then, these weren't any random special cards. These were players that everyone thought were next up. The future Ballon d'Or winners, the future Champions League stars, the future best players in the world. And now we're in FC26, so we're basically in the future. Some of these players have become exactly what we expected. Some of them are still trying to get there. And some, let's just say, Ultimate Team might have gassed them a bit too much. So today I'm using FIFA 22 Future Stars in FC26 to find out if these cards are actually ahead of their time or if we were all just blinded by a little nice card design. Before we dive right into it, drop a like and subscribe, it helps more than you can possibly imagine. If you're looking for cheap, fast and reliable FC26 coins for greats of the game, use MMOEXP.com, the link is down below, and use code CHRONO for 8% off your order. You can even buy players and packs too. So in goal I've gone with Mamadashvili. He was actually a FIFA 22 Future Stars card, but they didn't give us a proper keeper, so I had to improvise. Young keeper, big potential, just please don't be terrible. And at right back we've got Jeremy Frimpong, and this card was proper FIFA. Not the biggest name of the world at the time, but in game he was exactly what FIFA players love. Small, rapid, annoying, constantly flying up and down the pitch like he had some unlimited battery. He was one of those cards that people weren't using him because they were massive Frimpong fans, they were just using him because he felt so perfect for Ultimate Team. And looking at him now, this is one of the Future Stars cards that actually aged well, because back then he was just a fast Bundesliga right back, but now he's become one of the most exciting attacking fullbacks in the world. So straight away, Future Stars might have cooked with this one. And at left back we've got Japhet Tanganga, and this is where Future Stars gets interesting, because not every single one of these cards became a world beater. Back in FIFA 22, Tanganga had one of those cards that looked very usable. Premier League, strong, quick enough, could defend, and because he played for Spurs, everyone kind of knew of him. But if we're being honest, compared to some of the other names in this team, this one has not aged the same, and that's what makes Future Stars fun. Some players like Bellingham, some players like Saliba, and some are just a nice pink card for weekend league. But now in FC26, I'm gonna give him another chance to see if he's gonna prove the streets right. And our first centre back is William Saliba, and this might be one of the best predictions Future Stars has ever made. At the time, people knew he was talented, but I don't think everyone realised just how good he was actually going to become. His FIFA 22 card was already giving that aura. Tall, composed and strong, one of those centre backs that you would just feel safe using. And now looking back, it's actually crazy because Saliba really became that guy. This is the type of Future Stars card that makes the promo looks genius. Back then people were saying, yeah, he'll become good, but now he's one of the first names people mention when they talk about one of the best defenders in the world. This card aged beautifully. Next to him is Ibrahima Konate, and this card was built like a fridge with pace. 6'4", strong, Premier League links and French links on top. But the funny thing with Konate is people were kind of split on him in game. Bro, some people thought he was a monster and others thought he was just like a fridge at the back. But either way, everyone understood the hype. He was young, physical, playing for RB Leipzig and Liverpool, and look at him now. He has all the tools to become one of the best centre backs in the world and has now moved on to Real Madrid. I think he's definitely lived up to it all. And at CDM we've got Tchouaméni, and this is one of those future stars that we absolutely knew about. Back in FIFA 22, this card was basically the definition of a modern midfielder. Tall and strong, could pass, could run, could do a bit of everything. He wasn't one of those flashy attackers that everyone screamed about, but proper FIFA players knew about this card and how good it was. He was a type of midfielder that just made sense. And looking at him now, it makes so much more sense because this card wasn't overhyped as a wonder kid. He was literally the game telling us, yeah, this guy's going to be running midfields in real life. So in this team, I need him to be all grown up, win the ball, bully people, and let chaos happen in the front. In midfield, we've got Pedri, and this card was pure hype. I don't even mean it in a bad way. Back in FIFA 22, everyone was already talking about Pedri like he was going to become the next great Barcelona midfielder. The dribbling, the passing, the composure. People were watching him and saying, yeah, this guy is different, and his Future Stars card felt exactly like that. He wasn't meant to be just some big physical monster. He was the smooth player, the one who turned away from the pressure, kept the ball and made everything just look nice and easy. This is one of those cards where the hype actually made sense though, because 4 years later, Pedri is still seen as one of the best young midfielders in the world. So now I need him to play like a Spanish Iniesta regen everyone thought he was, because right now he's playing phenomenal. And next to him is Jude Bellingham, and honestly this might be the easiest Future Stars card to talk about, because the hype didn't just age well, well, it aged ridiculously well. Back in FIFA 22, people already knew Bellingham was special, but I don't think anyone realised he was going to become the level of superstar that this guy quickly became. His card had everything: pace, strength, defending, dribbling, shooting. He was basically one of those fake career mode players that you just give 90 stat to. And now in FC26, he's no future star, he is the star. So if this team's going to work, Bellingham has to be that main character. He has to defend, attack, score, celebrate and do his thing. Basically everything, because that's what everyone expects from him now. And at cam, we got Flo Wirtz, man, and this is one of the smoothest future stars card from FIFA 22. If you like technical players, this was your guy. He wasn't there to body people or sprint in a straight line for 90 minutes. He was there to turn, pass, dribble, hit the left sticks, great chances and make your opponent feel like they couldn't touch the ball. Wirtz was one of those players where football fans were already saying this guy was a serious talent, and FIFA gave him a card that felt like a pure future star energy. Looking back now, this card aged very well. He actually became the type of player that people thought he was going to become. So in FC26, I need him to be that little magician behind the strikers. No hiding and no ghosting. This brother needs to cook. And up front, we've got Dusan Vlahovic. This card was made for people who wanted a proper 9, not a ratty little forward, not some 5'7" dribble merchant, a real number 9. Big, strong, left foot like a cannon, and if you gave him half a chance, this ball was flying straight into the back of the net. And back in FIFA 22, the hype around Vlahovic was massive. He looked like he was going to become one of the next elite strikers in Europe, and his future stars card felt like that. Now, has the hype aged perfectly? Probably not as perfectly as like Bellingham or Saliba, but the talent was definitely there, and that's the thing that makes this card interesting. In FC26, I need him to stop playing like a potential striker, and I need him to start playing like the real deal, the real monster everyone thought he was going to be. And finally, we've got Ferran Torres. This is one of the funniest ones, because at the time this card looked insane. He had pace, dribbling, the finishing and the Barcelona move. The hype, everything was there. People really thought Ferran Torres was about to become one of Spain's next big attacking stars. And to be fair, he hasn't been a flop, but when you compare him to some of the names on this team, the hype hasn't hit at the same level. This is the exact type of player that makes future stars interesting, because when the card came out, everyone saw the rating and thought, yeah, this guy is going straight to the top. Now in FC26, we get to find out if the future star version of Ferran Torres still exists, or if Ultimate Team was just being a bit too generous with that future stars promo. Okay, now this is the squad that we've gotten ready. I'm not gonna lie, I love the look of some of these players. Some guys, Tanganga, have completely flopped in my eyes, but let's see what they can do in some games. Okay, into game 1, and let's see what this FIFA 22 future stars team can do. Aye, the Shark with a great finish. Hey, this team doesn't feel too bad. This might be easier than I actually thought. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. I take that back. How is Drogba spinning me like I'm 6 years old? What a strike by the Tottenham Hotspur wonder kid. Tanganga actually got a goal. Let's go. Nah, this is the problem. How is Drogba that strong? This Greats of the Game promo is too broken. Nah. He did not mean that. I could tell. He tried to do a little back pass to somebody else. It was definitely not Messi, bro. This guy is so lucky. Nah, you see right there, on the half turn, onto his left foot, Dusan Vlahovic, that's a story completed, because this guy has a wonder of a left foot. What in the Power Shot Plus? That curved as well! Goodness gracious, it's not only his left foot, it's his right foot too. Vlahovic is a beast. Okay, hold on a second now. I might be onto something. These Power Shot Pluses with this guy are cracked. They're going right up in the top bins. Ah man, I'm not gonna lie, that's a good goal. How am I gonna stop Neymar though? That guy's too broken. Oh, wonderful. And the best midfielder in the world is gonna make him rage quit. Let's go. And what else can I say? This team right here? Wow. FIFA 22 Future Stars might be the best prediction EA has made. Jude Bellingham and Pedri and Chum. Wow, I can go on forever. This team is crazy. But listen, if you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe, and drop a nice comment or say what you gotta say in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one.